Martin, Slovak, Turčiansky Svätý Martin until 1950, Hungarian, Turócszentmárton Martin, German, Turz-Sankt Martin, Latin, Sanctus Martinus. Martinopolis is a city in northern Slovakia, situated on the Turiec River, between the Malá Fatra and Veľká Fatra mountains, near the city of Žilina. The population numbers approximately 61,000, which makes it the 8th largest city in Slovakia. It is the center of the Turiec region and the district of Martin. History. From the second half of the 10th century until 1918, it was part of the Kingdom of Hungary. The first recorded reference to Martin in written sources is dated to 1284 under the name of Villa Sancti Martini. In the turbulent 15th century, Martin suffered from many disasters, for example from the attack of the Hussites in 1433, when the town was burned down. Just 10 years later, it was destroyed again by an earthquake, and Martin started to be slowly degraded from royal to the privileged town and under direct influence of the Rave family. Since the 18th century, Martin became center of the Turócz county. The town became the foremost Slovak cultural center in the 19th century. Several cultural institutions were founded there. Most political activities leading to the Slovak national emancipation in the 19th and early 20th centuries were organized in and from Martin. The town was also industrialized at this time. The first printing works were established in 1869, the furniture factory Martinopolis in 1890, and so on. The town lost some of its importance after Pressburg became the capital of Slovakia in 1919. Today, it is the seat of the Slovak National Library and Slovak Matica. National Council of the Slovak Republic declared the city of Martin the center of national culture of the Slovaks on August 24, 1994. City of Martin won the United Nations Public Service Award in 2011 in category Preventing and Combating Corruption in the Public Service Geography. Martin lies at an altitude of 395 meters above sea level and covers an area of 67.74 square kilometers. It is located in northern Slovakia, in the Turiec Basin, just south of the confluence of the Turiec River with VAH. Mountain ranges in the proximity of the city are Lesser Fatra and Greater Fatra. More to the south is Iar and Kremnica mountains. The nearest major cities are Žilina, 30 kilometers away to the northwest, Banská Bystrica, 60 kilometers away to the southeastern capital Bratislava, 230 kilometers to the southwest. Martin has 10 boroughs: Jahodníky, Ladovan, Stred, Serva, Kosuti, Podážď, Strain, Priakopa, Tomkany and Zátočí. Climate. Martin lies in the north temperate zone and has a continental climate with 4 distinct seasons. It is characterized by significant variation between hot summers and cold, snowy winters. Average annual temperature is around 7 degrees Celsius and average annual rainfall is 750 to 860 millimeters. Most of the rainfall is in June and in the first half of July. Snow cover lasts from 60 to 80 days per year. Demographics. Martin has a population of 58,000. According to the 2001 census, 94.9% of inhabitants were Slovaks, 1.6% Czechs, 0.5% Romani, and 0.2% Hungarians. The religious makeup was 44.1% Roman Catholics, 31.2% people with no religious affiliation, and 17 16.2% Lutherans. According to the 2011 census, 81.7% of inhabitants were Slovaks, 1.0% Czechs, 0.09% Roma, and 0.2% Hungarians, and 16.2% did not specify nationality. The religious makeup was 34.3% Roman Catholics, 28.3% people with no religious affiliation, 21.1% did not specify religion, and 13.2% Lutherans. Sites. The oldest building is a Romanesque church dedicated to St. Martin of Tours. The Slovak National Museum placed its ethnographic collection in Martin. An open-air museum in the suburbs, the Museum of the Slovak Village, exhibits the traditional rural architecture and folk traditions of the region of Turiec. The Slovak National Cemetery is the official Slovak Hall of Fame, inspired by the Pantheon in Paris. The Slovak Chamber Theatre in Martin was established in 1944 as the second professional theatre company in Slovakia. The theatre building is a landmark of the city centre. Martin is surrounded by Malá Fatra and Veľká Fatra mountains, which in winter offer excellent conditions for skiing and in summer for hiking. Economy. Martin is home to a Volkswagen Group-owned automotive industry production plant, under the Volkswagen Slovakia.It subsidiary. Opened in 2000, it employs approximately 800 people. The city has been hit rather hard by the recession as Volkswagen was forced to lay off over 200 workers. The Danish shoe company Ego, situated near to the Kosuti borough. Two other big employers of the printing company Neographia Martin and the University Hospital. Other well-known companies are Skanska, Vienna International, and Hoechst Biotica. Some important companies are located near to the city of Martin, like ZOS Vratky Prefasukany. Due to economic crisis, the unemployment rate rose to 10%, but is still below national average rate. During the best years, the unemployment rate was approximately 5%. Education. Martin is home to the Jesenius Faculty of Medicine, which is one of 3 medical schools in Slovakia. Up to 500 Norwegian medical students are currently studying there. The city's system of primary education consists of 9 public schools, 2 private primary schools, and 2 religious primary schools, enrolling in total 5,027 pupils. There is currently a plan to build a 5-story high school near the main square. When completed, it will be the largest educational building in Slovakia apart from universities. The school will be named after Andrej Linka, a former Slovak politician. Secondary education is represented by 2 gymnasia with 828 students, 3 specialized high schools with 1,050 students, and 3 vocational schools with 2,501 students. Sport. MHC Martin is participant of the highest Slovak ice hockey division, the Slovak Extraliga. Transport. Martin lies on the crossroad that interconnect the main road from Bratislava to Košice with Banská Bystrica. It is connected directly to Žilina, Turčiansky Teplice and Rozomberok. Public transport is not only in Martin itself, but it also extends to the surrounding town of Vratky and to 3 villages. Martin is also served by Martin Airport, a small, general aviation airport used for gliding. Twin towns, sister cities. Martin is twinned with Gotha, Germany, Hungary, Netherlands, Karviná, Czech Republic, Jičín, Czech Republic, Kalisz, Poland, Skoczów, Poland, Baki Petrovac, Serbia. Notable people: Janko Alexei, painter; Milos Alexander Bezovsky, painter; Martin Benka, painter; Barbara Bobilova, actress; Zadnor Sidja, ice hockey player, bronze medal at the WCH 1989, 1990, 2003. Mata Stanko, ski mountaineer. Stanislav Jankarik, or Stanislao Jankarik, architect who designed many buildings in Buenos Aires. Janko Jesenski, writer. Jaroslav Katrinik, endurance motorcycle racer, 9th overall place at 2007 Dakar Rally. Jana Kirshner, pop singer. Lucia Klokova, athlete who specializes in the 800 meters. Andrei Kmet, scientist. Lubos Kostelny, actor. Zora Mintlova, Zubikova, ethnographer, historian and museologist. Anton Neuwirth, presidential candidate, ambassador. Lucas Planck, pathologist. Miloslav Schmidt, organizer of fire brigades. Robert Svelo, ice hockey player, bronze medal at the WCH 1992, 2003. Radovan Somic, ice hockey player, world champion at the WCH 2002. Peter Smek, ice hockey player, world champion at the WCH 2002. Ladislav Zaborski, painter.